children came to me special. Both of my children are adopted, and from birth I always celebrated that was kind of cool that they came to me special. However, that's not our theme, so it's not something the first thing, like I can become friends with someone and they may not know that for 2 years in. I didn't realize your children were adopted, and they each have their own strengths. They're really cool kids. Brooklyn is very much into nature, and she grew up on Flicka. I don't know how many thousands of miles that she put on Flicka while I was riding Cinderella. She's a soft and kind-hearted person and really loves animals. She's a, real unique person. Brooklyn is, yeah.
Okay, bud.
My son Cole, Cole is extremely articulate and loves history and loves geography, and he could talk all day about the things that he absolutely loves.
It used to be the Dutch East Indies, but then I'm like, no, never mind. Luxembourg, Germany, and France.
And he's a really smart kid because he really struggled in school with reading. I believe that he, and he believes in ways that he taught himself to read because of his interest in these subject areas. So if you have the drive, then you can have an outcome that gave him the success of now being able to read. So he's 14 and he has a little part-time job at the local gas station, and he's been involved with cadets, and he's just a real articulate guy. If you chat to him, he wants to become a cameraman. What do you think that we should name our
Your what?
our mounted horse today, our barrel horse?
I don't know.
Queenie? Queenie.
Hi, my name is Serge Bernard. I live in PI, Prince Edward Island. Je viens d'une communauté française de la région évangéline. C'est juste l'autre bas de la transcanadienne.
This is the pommel.
Yeah.
So we do parts of the saddle, that's why we're doing this stuff,
Yeah.
so that we say you're going to reach for the pommel and you're going to actually push down on that to elevate yourself. So it's rein and mane, we reach for the pommel, put some energy in here to go up and over.
I have some vision, like I can make out where you are and I can see you, but I can't tell the color of your clothes you have on you, and I can see the buildings and the shades, and I have to be real close. It was better than that when I was younger, but it got worse over time.
Yes, and then the softness to sit. You know what, Serge? If you mount it like that each time that you got on Cinder, it would be perfect.
Daryl Gauthier from the Council with Disability that suggested I came here for a visit, and it got me interested. And Heather said that spring she was starting a men's program, and I signed up, and I came ever since.
Smooth it is, Paige.
All right, I'm
Yep.
excited to see
So
it.
he's going to find his stirrup here and up on the pommel, keeping upright, and he's sitting nice and softly.
Nice
And
job,
block out.
Serge.
Thanks, Paige.
You're welcome. How does this
Wasn't that
feel?
sweet, Paige?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. You did a great job. Yeah, that's great.
You wouldn't want to change the oil when it's cold.
But yet you wouldn't want it to be hot and reaching your hands in there.
No, of course not.
Okay.
That's why we waited a half hour or so.
Very cool.
Hey,
I'm just joking. Whoa, look at all that. Oh my. We might have figured out why it's not running right.
Look at the dirt.
A lot of what I do is handyman things, such as fix chairs and anything that needs to be done around the ranch, as well as help the full-time staff with the programs.
Now you got to remember your transmission's there too. You got to be careful with your transmission.
If I come here, I'm pretty good here, working around other people. Nothing to complain about.
Wires and things, eh?
Yep.
Are you sure? No, I'm not 100% sure. I honestly think it's right there where we found it, but I'll Google it again.
I'm not hiring you guys to be my mechanic.
We need a waiting on Todd anyway.
Oh, we always tease one another. That's how we all are around here.
It sounds like it's a lot of fun.
Oh yes.
That oil doesn't even look that bad.
No, it really doesn't.
It's not going to work that way. You can't just try it the way I showed you. Like that.
Why?
Todd.
Pardon?
Is it all out?
All out, and I'm putting this back in, yeah.
Good man.
Now this. Ouch.
Todd, I need a pan here.
Stick your mouth under.
Okay, guys, 1.5 of those.
And then I can beat the horn whenever we get in.
Hey Todd, I
Yeah.
don't know if you can do two things at once, but I just want to plant a seed that Ron is in Musquesh and he is willing to pop out just so that if Cinderella, we
Okay.
can have him assess her before we need to give her more pain medication.
Perfect.
Is that oil or transmission now?
I don't know why they charge $50 an hour.
Start it up, see if it goes, Aaron.
Man. You're neutral.
It won't move, Todd.
What?
It won't move.
That is.
We fixed your boat, Todd.
Cut!
Still rolling.
I don't know how changing the oil would screw up the transmission.
Serge, I got an idea. Start her up, put her in gear, and give her a push.
I have a favorite horse, and I could get emotional talking about her. So, my favorite horse is Cinderella's Fantasy, and she's 21 years old. And we know that horses live to be, if we're fortunate, if they live to be 30, that would be wonderful. She is a registered solid paint black mare, which is a female horse. And, a lot of our geldings are these goofy, warm, kind of want to be right in your space and kind of want to really engage. What I find about Cinderella is she's such a loyal horse. So she might not be totally warm and fuzzy all over all the time, but she's so solid and committed to what's being asked of her.
Ron said too that something might not show for a couple of days. You said soft tissue? What?
When the inflammation gets in there, right? It's So, do you think that she's got an abscess brewing in there? So Cinderella is a program horse, and it's funny because as she aged, I really started trying to preserve her. They talk about a heart horse, right? A heart horse, it's like the one horse you have in your life that can never be replaced. Yeah.
I was thinking about not going too.
Thanks, Ron.
Have a good
I
day.
really appreciate it. I'll follow you out.
Heather? Actually, she's doing better than I expected. Cinder's her princess. I mean, Cinder's, and you're a princess too. But Cinder's really the foundation of this whole ranch. It just 21, and it was Cinder who started the process with Heather, and I'll just say if it come down between Cinder and I'd be packing my bags and she'd be kicking me out. She'd pick Cinder over me. Wouldn't be questionable. So anyway, but Ron is really knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about, and so she'll get the best care that we can give her, and she'll be back in action soon.
Hey Trevor, how you doing?
Great. Morning.
I come to Grand River Ranch about 3 times a week on site, and then the other 2 days I'm working on standards.
I ended my career as a supervisor to special constables for a large police service. I left there, and that was a very hard time to leave.
where you come from.